Here we came too far, in the darkest days, don't know where we are, or who we are. Here we came too far, in the darkest days, don't know where we are, or who we are. Here we came too far, in the darkest days, don't know where we are, or who we are. Here we came too far, in the darkest days.
Planet of the Fakes for Kids and Pig Star HH News. Another tragic case of alleged drunk driving. This time it took the life of 4-year-old Cayden, and now there's a Justice for Cayden just movement going on where people trying to contact the prosecutor because I guess the guy involved in the accident, I don't know what political pull he has, but it sounds like the police is second guessing he was drunk. And I'm trying to figure out who fishtails a car full of kids other than somebody under the influence. We don't have much information on the man, but I did find some and I have included it. But I want y'all to send prayers out to Cayden's family. They do speak to the news and they're taking it hard. The father, he was hospitalized. His daughter survived, but Cayden was her big brother and he didn't, you understand? So that's one thing I never played with, was drinking when I had to drive. Nah, I never played around with that. And I told people on lives plenty of times, I worked at a job where they always went out after work and people couldn't stand the manager, so they would let the manager get drunk, pissy drunk, and crash her cars. The manager probably crashed 2 to 3 cars going out drinking with people after the job, because they get to talking and they talking on the phones when they not working. Then they get to talking at the bar, and before you know it, she's drunk, forgetting she's at a bar, she's fine. The people she talking to really don't like her, let her drunk, and next thing you know, she wraps her car around the pole. She get another one right away, but her payments, they rolls and rolls and rolls. I heard she got a divorce anyway. Her husband just couldn't take her anymore. And it's just a sad thing because she never came to the conclusion those people that was drinking with her after work weren't her friends. They were just enablers using her to destroy herself. But anyway, don't drink and drive. Don't feel you have to be around people that you have to drink to be accepted. And just be you, man, and be prepared, to do whatever you got to do in life alone. You understand? Like this man that's about to go through this trial, he's going through the trial alone. It doesn't matter if the system helps him or not, because if it comes time to pay and when it comes time to pay, it will be him paying. And send prayers out to Cayden's family, justice for Cayden. If the video don't start when I stop talking, click the link in the description, like, follow, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, visit my community wall. And if you have time, go to www.amore-ega.com/TV. That's our Planet of the Fakes 2. We are the new umbrella.
Planet of the Fakes for Kids and Pig Star HH News. Miss Don Diva. For those who want to write a letter to the wonderful prosecutor on Cayden's case, I am writing the information below down finger. Prosecutor Eric J. Smith, 1 South Main Street, Mount Clemens, MI 48043. Case number 19088606. John DB was high and had a few drinks before getting behind the wheel of his huge GMC Yukon. He was also speeding through the intersection when he directly struck my son's side of the car. They breathalyzed him on the scene. He was just below the legal limit. They brought him to the police station to take his blood to see what else was in his system. He refused the blood test. They had to get a warrant from the judge, which took hours, and by the time they took his blood, the alcohol was out of his system. They did find 8 milligrams of THC, which in most states, it is illegal to drive with 3 to 5 mg in your system. This MF knew if he refused the blood test that the alcohol would be out of his system, and that is the only reason he may get away with this. He messed with the wrong mama though, because I will not stop fighting for justice for my baby, no matter how hard and stressful it may be. 100 points. Michigan laws. You cannot use the PBT breathalyzer in court. There is no limit to how much THC can be in your system since it was legalized. It is your right to refuse the blood test without a warrant. With that being said, they originally charged him with an OWI. I went to the prosecutor's office and raised hell. A 93-day misdemeanor for taking my son's life. Absolutely not. They claimed that was the best they could do at the time. Next court date, they informed me that they took away the OWI and is now charging him with moving violation causing death due to his speeding. But that is still only a 1-year misdemeanor. Apparently that is the best they can do face with symbols on mouth. I have fought and cried and yelled and tried to get this change. I am so thankful to have such an amazing team on this page who is backing sweet Cayden up in this and willing to write a let R to this prosecutor. Our voices need to be heard. Justice for Cayden. Will not stop fighting. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow, hit the bell, and, if you get time, go to www.amor-ica.com. Thank you very much.
It was a horrific crash between two cars in Roseville. Tragically, it claimed the life of a little boy.
And it appears the driver who hit the family's car was drunk. Fox News' Randy Windley spoke to the family of that child.
He was a very sweet kid. He cared about everybody's feelings. He was a great big brother.
A 4-year-old's life snuffed out after a devastating crash in Roseville. Little Cayden Waldorf's parents coming to terms now with the fact their son is gone.
Best time of my life.
Around 11 o'clock Wednesday night, the driver of this black SUV T-boned Joseph Eamon's car. His son Cayden and 2-year-old daughter Aubrey were inside.
The only thing I remember is waking up in the ambulance with my daughter. And I remember being in the ambulance with her, but I don't even remember getting into the hospital.
Cayden was pronounced dead at the hospital. His sister Aubrey, who survived the crash with minor injuries, has yet to learn what happened to her big brother.
When we were leaving the hospital, she asked where Cayden was, and I didn't know what to tell her. They did everything together. She copied everything he did. Everything.
Police say the man driving the black SUV may have been under the influence.
That individual was held in custody. We got a blood draw. We're awaiting the results.
And if the person was under the influence like they said he was, blood test results come back, I hope he rots in prison.
Their message in light of their son's death?
To actually care about people's lives, and if you're going to drink or take drugs, not to drive. I mean, there's Uber, there's Lyft, there's taxis, there's everything.
Alright, what up, y'all? Planet of Fakes here. 2020's coming, brand new everything. I got a brand new Instagram. Make sure you follow it, planet_of_the_fakes. And hey, Planet of Fakes back again. This is just a reminder. If you have any problems accessing the videos at our site, www.amor-ica.com/TV, more than likely it's because you're on a cell phone or tablet. All you have to do is at the top of the browser, on the right hand, is normally 3 dots. You hit them. This menu comes down, hit desktop site. You have to switch from mobile view to desktop view, and all the videos will pop right up for you. Any other problems, just hit us up at support@amor-ica.com. Thanks again for supporting. Alright, Planet of Fakes here. I'd like to thank you for watching our video, but I also would like to remind you to please subscribe to our other pages. YouTube Streets, Planet of Fakes Kids, I'm Just Nosy, Kanika Jenkins, 36 Hours, POTFS, Planet of the Kings, POTFS Battle Zone, Planet of Fakes Extraordinary, Planet of Fakes for Pets, Umbrella, POTFS, Planet of Fakes for Families, Pigstar HH News, Planet of Fakes